Now, from poor network connectivity, let's talk about the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, which says it will embark on a strike following what they say is government's failure to reach an agreement with them. Now, last month, UTAG was in a mandatory 30-day negotiation over its demand for $2,084 for entry-level lecturers. But the association had indicated that despite backing down on some of their demands and government pledging its commitment, nothing tangible has been achieved yet. Here are excerpts of a memo cited by Joy News that they sent to their members indicating the threat of strike action. Let's take a look at that. It is titled, well, Resumption of the Suspension of Teaching and Related Activities on All Campuses. And it says, our circular dated the 20th of August 2021 with reference number UTAG stroke NAT stroke 2021 UP03 and the third update on the suspension of the withdrawal of teaching and related activities dated the 22nd of September 2021 refers. Now, following the signing of the memorandum of agreement with the employer to complete the negotiations on the conditions of service of university teachers within 1 month by resolving all outstanding issues, which formed the basis for suspending the strike action. It is sad to report that the 1-month moratorium has elapsed and the negotiation has almost reached a stalemate. Unfortunately, within the 1-month moratorium, the employer never shifted its position, even though UTAG made a number of concessions. For this reason, the National Executive Committee of UTAG at its meeting held on the 1st of October 2021 resolved that if the employer's position remains unchanged by Friday, the 8th of October 2021, which is this Friday, members should resume the suspension of teaching and related activities until further notice. All members are hereby directed to observe this directive and act accordingly. Thank you now or never. And it's signed by Professor Solomon Nunu, National President, as well as the National Secretary, Dr. Asare Asante Ano. And so that is that statement. We're joined over the phone lines now by the Secretary, Professor Nunu, who actually is the President. Now, we've seen that statement and the 1-month negotiation period. Now, for the purposes of clarity, Prof, what was the position of the employer in the first place? Are you willing to make any concessions of your own, given that the employer is reluctant to shift its position?
For any concessions we would make will be, the only caveat will be the employer shifting its position. Because with the employer being at the same point, then they are trying to say it's either take it or leave it. So we of the firm believe that once the employer shifts and we say that now they are at the table and ready to bargain with good faith, then it becomes easier for you to work with that. But without that, it's impossible for us to make any concessions at this point.
You say the employer has done nothing in that respect in the 1-month period, and you speak about good faith. Is that to say that your employer has been acting in bad faith up to this point?
Yes, that's the position of UTAG. We believe the employer has acted in bad faith throughout that period, and that is the position and improve on their offer. Because without doing that, then it means we have reached, and everything makes it possible for us to then go on a strike action. We have indicated.
Right. Now you've given Friday the 8th as a deadline, and if no agreement is reached by then, you're going to strike. Are you optimistic there's going to be any action before then, Prof?
As we speak, I'm on my way to Accra. They've invited us for a meeting. So all over the country, UTAG executives, the leaders who are members of the negotiation team, are on their way coming to the table for us to talk. So I'm of the firm belief that if they shift position, I don't think they're not ready to talk. But if they shift position and they bring out something that is reasonable and good enough, then it will be good for us to make progress. Remember, the statement mainly focused on them shifting position. And once they shift position and it's reasonable for us, then definitely everything will come.
Apart from the monetary considerations, you say if they shift position, what more could you be looking for that would likely be on the discussion table on Friday or before Friday?
Yes, this afternoon we expect them to talk about the labor market survey as well, which has also been on the table. And then, depending on how it goes, if everything goes positively, then in that case, they would have to sign an MOA to that effect. But if nothing goes well, then in that case, I believe both parties will come to a consensus that indeed we have reached a stalemate, and we need to take whatever actions either parties will be interested in taking.
Prof, thank you for engaging us this morning. That is Professor Solomon Anunu, who is president of UTAG. Now from there...